Hi guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2019. I'm so excited for this new year. I can't wait to get into all the different books that I have to read, and I hope that you're excited for the new year as well. Today I want to talk about the 100 Wells of Salaga by Ghanaian author Ayesha Harruna Attah. This is a story about two women who lived in Ghana during pre-colonial times. We start the book with Amina, who is a young Hausa girl, and she lives in a very loving family, and their whole world comes crashing down when their village is raided by slave traders. Now we also meet Wurche, who is the daughter of the king. She's a princess, and she's being married off to one of the young sons of a neighboring tribe whom they're at war with, to keep the peace within themselves or within the tribes. So we also learn a lot about Salaga in this story, and Salaga is a town in the central northern part of Ghana, and it was an integral part of the slave trade. It was much coveted by the Dutch, the British, and the Asante slave traders because of its location in the country. And there are 100 wells in Salaga, and I'm not going to tell you the reason for the wells. You'll have to read the book to figure that one out. But it's a very touching story. So we get to know that Wurche purchases Amina at some point in the book, and Amina becomes her slave after Wurche is married to the son of the king in this neighboring tribe. At some point, Wurche decides that she is not going to stay in this marriage. It's not something that, she enjoys, and she doesn't appreciate being put in this situation. Wurche herself is sort of a tomboy when we meet her. She's very much, confident. She's outspoken. She's very strong. She gets on her horse and she takes off. So she's that kind of girl. She's not happy in her relationship. And so she decides she's no longer going to stay. She takes her slave and her young daughter, and they leave. Now, when they take off to a different city, or a different town, she learns a lot about, what's taking place. And we're hearing conversations, and we're getting the foreshadowing of what's to come in terms of British colonization in Ghana. Okay, so there's some stirrings that are taking place in this story that we learn. Of course, we know what history has already proven to us about Ghana. I don't want to talk any more about the story itself because I will just give everything away, and I would like you to read it. But the 100 Wells of Salaga itself was inspired by the great-great-grandmother of the author, who was enslaved and had passed through Salaga at some point in history. The town is still existing. However, the tourism board in Ghana has made no effort to make this a sacred space or a space of learning. It's a market still, though not a slave market, and there's a sign there that's propped up against a baobab tree. I haven't been to the northern parts of Ghana. I would like to at some point, but I would hope that the Ministry of Tourism would make an effort to highlight the space and to let people know more about it. This was a great read, and I think that you'll enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I've talked about the 100 Wells of Salaga by Ayesha Harruna Attah. Until next time, bye-bye.